Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone, especially my dear students and respected teachers. Today we are completing parts of speech. We have done noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction and preposition. After completing these 7, today we are at the 8th one, that is interjection. Interjection is sudden feeling. When we say interjection, then it is a feeling that we express sometimes. Joy, sorrow and all these. So when it comes to interjection, then we say that when you have to express something, like in definition it says, a word which expresses some sudden feeling of joy, grief, sadness or surprise, when you are surprised. So there are different sounds that we produce and those sound becomes interjection, because with those sounds we are expressing our joy, sometimes our sorrows and sometimes surprise. So all these things comes in interjection. All that sound or word which expresses our joys, our sorrows or our surprises are called interjections. There are few words I have written. There are so many. I said sounds, so there are so many sounds. So few words are here. Ah, well done, alas, good, wow, hurrah, gracious, for shame, awesome, marvelous, brilliant, intelligent. So when we express our feeling with these words, then these are called interjections. Remember one thing, that interjections don't have a grammatical function in the sentence construction. Like when we say they don't have a grammatical function in sentence construction, then look at this. If we remove this hurrah for a while, the original sentence over here is hurrah, we have won the match. So if I will hide this interjection hurrah over here and I will read the sentence, we have won the match. We have won the match. Now every part of this sentence has some grammatical function. If you will remove the we have one match, sentence is shaky because grammatical function has disturbed. One, we have the match. So remember that hurrah is not here from showing some grammatical function of the sentence. It is just showing feelings that very joyfully a person is saying after winning the match that hurrah, we have won the match. Alas, she has died. So here grief is there, sorrow is there. And then we say bravo, you did it, bravo, you did it. It means that you have done some work, and if you will read this work, you did it. Grammatical function is here complete. This is not showing any grammatical function in this sentence. So this is what interjection is. Now, for complete understanding of interjection, we have to learn few rules. So I am telling you 4 rules. Rule number 1. Rule number 1 is, it says that it expresses a sudden mood, emotions and feelings with emphasis. Now, and when I say emphasis, it means to put some force on it. We never pronounce this interjection like this. Hurrah, we have won the match. Alas, she has died. Bravo, you did it. No. I'm explaining you what emphasis is. Now look. Hurrah, we have won the match. So on hurrah, there is some pressure, some force is there. When we say, alas, she has died. And then we say, bravo, you did it. So this is what it says, that emotions and feeling sudden mood, emotion and feeling with emphasis. Like, wow, that's an amazing game. Or we say, oh, I did not want him to come. Somebody came to party and I said, oh, I did not want him to come or her to come. This oh and wow is interjection. So rule number 1 described. Now rule number 2. It says some interrupt a conversation or a thought or hold someone's attention for a moment. When you get attention of someone, it is very bad, no? Sometimes we call, hey. Sometimes teachers do this. I always say don't use these types of interjections in your class, because we know the names of our students, or at least if we don't know the name, we know the student is boy or a girl. We can say, hey boy, but what is this? A. This is also interjection. Now look here. It says when you want to interrupt a conversation or you want attention of someone. This is rule number 2. It says your shirt has a stain on the back. The shirt is good, but it has got a stain on the back. Then I want to ask you out on a party. I want to ask you out on a party. It means that this and these are both interjection. And why we use these type of sounds? To get attention of someone or to break the conversation. Rule number 3. It says some interjections only express yes or no. Some interjections only express yes or no. When you answer someone, like, yes, most definitely I will do it. Now, one simple, when you say, yes, I will do it, yes, most definitely I do it, then it is not an interjection. But when you emphasize, then you will say, yes, most definitely I will do it. Or, no, we are not going. This is no. No, we are not going. Like, yes, sometimes we say, yup. So this is also a sound of no. No, we are not going. It means that to introduction, this expresses, these two words expresses as interjection, yes or no. Rule number 4 says that some are used to get attention. Yo, Alex, it means that suppose in my class, I want to get attention of my students, so I will say, yo, Adil, hey, Adil. So, yo, Adil, get in the car. Yo, Alex, get in the car. Hey, will you give me that? So, then you went somewhere and there is nobody, you can't see anyone over there. So what you will say, you, is there anyone? So this sound you, when you pronounce it, you, is there anyone? It means that you want to know, is that house is empty or somebody is in the house. So you produced a sound and this sound is an interjection. So I hope that you all have understood. Now in definition I said that sudden feeling, your joy, grief or surprise. When words express these things, we say that these words are interjections. But there are more things, like when you greet someone, this is also interjection. When you show joy, this is interjection. When you show surprise, this is interjection. When pain and grief or sorrow is there, it is an interjection. And approval is also an interjection. Like I have written few examples for you. Look at the first example. It says, hi, how is your health now? Nowadays, whenever we send some message, we simply write hi. It means that, how are you? Hello. The short of hello you can say. So hi is an interjection, but this hi is the greeting. It is not joy. Then hooray, I got the first prize. Here we have used hurrah and here hooray. I said words are sounds. So I got the first prize, showing a joy. Then, hey, you have done a mess. Your son and daughter has done something wrong, or in your class, your students has created mess in your class. Or there are a lot of wrappers and all these things are here. Or even color pencils are on one table or another. So there is a mess created in your class. People say, hey, you have done a mess. You're surprised for that. And then it comes, alas, his father died. We have, whenever we use interjection, it should be done with expression. This is very important. That's what I said, that when you read a paragraph and when you read a poetry, there should be a difference between between these two things. Inshallah, very soon I will tell you about the reading style, how to read a paragraph and how to read a poem. So we will do, I will bring one video for that also. Now, when it says, alas, Ali's father died. Now, when you say, alas, Ali's father died, it is not expressing your pain or grief. You will have to show some, show some expression. Alas, Ali's father died. So, then you are showing some pain. Then, well done. I like your work. This is approval. Well done. I like your work. Or, when you use negative, you will say rubbish. Interjection, but with emotion it should be. So these are the 4 rules. If you will understand the 4 rules, the definition and the example, remember, again I repeat, that interjection is not used for the grammatical function of the sentence. It is just here, the word interjection is just here to show your feelings, your emotions. So remember, today we have completed parts of speech. Next video will be on articles. Articles is very, very important. Very simply, students says, yes, I know about articles, and the. But and the are article where we are going to use it. What will be the idea, the best way to use articles. Inshallah, in next video you will find. I hope that you have studied all the parts of speech and memorized also, plus understood also. So remember that spread knowledge and gain knowledge. When I say spread knowledge, it means that discuss whatever you have learned, discuss with others. When you discuss it with others, you are doing double learning. You are doing twice learning in that case. So that's why I say always spread learning. When you spread learning, you will gain learning. So again, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Watch these videos again. Be confident in parts of speech, and then you will love to hear about articles. After articles, I will do simple and compound sentences, and we will jump directly to tenses. As soon as we will complete the tenses, then we will do active, passive, direct and indirect. Then I will tell you how to write. Write your own paragraph, your own stories, your own dialogues, your own application and letters. So after tenses, inshallah, we will work on that. So best of luck to all of you, and I hope that you have gained something. So the last request is that for me, please subscribe my channel and tell your neighbors and relatives and all your contacts to do the same, to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon, so that whenever I will upload the next video, you will get the intimation. So thank you very much. Love you all and take care. Allah Hafiz.